Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix error code 340 or error code 350 with the game on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to restart Steam. Do not ignore these steps. So go to Steam. At the top left here you can see Steam. So click on exit, and once Steam is closed you can launch Steam once again and then check. If that does not work, restart your computer. Do not ignore this step. Just restart your computer once, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. Now for this you can make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files. Now open the bin folder. Over here you can see the game.exe file. Make a double click on the game.exe file, launch the game from here and then check. If that does not work, make a right click on the game, go to properties, go to this tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. So put a check over here and then hit apply and then click on OK. So you have to click on run as administrator, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, then this time put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. Select Windows 7 over here, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. Put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Now when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working, then in that case you can uncheck these boxes, hit apply, click on OK, follow the next step. Next step is to allow the game.exe file to antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game.exe file and the game folder to the game.exe to the antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows Security, then open Windows settings, go to privacy and security and then click on Windows Security. So click on Windows Security and then click on Virus and Threat Protection. Scroll down, at the bottom you will see Manage Ransomware Protection. Click on it. Now click on Allow an app through control folder access. Click on Yes to allow and then click on Add an allowed app. Click on Browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So in my case the game is installed in this location. So go to the game installation folder, open the bin folder. Now over here you can see the game.exe files. Click on Open. Again click on Add an allowed app. Click on Browse all apps. You can select this folder, add this GameGuard to the antivirus program. Now for this you can go to app and browser control, I think. Go to virus and threat protection and click on manage settings over here, and here you can see exclusion. So click on add exclusion, click on yes, add an exclusion and then folder, and then go to the game installation folder. So wherever the game is installed, Steam apps, common, and then you can add this bin folder or GameGuard folder. Now you can launch the game and then check. Now type in control panel in Windows search box and then go to control panel, go to system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings, click on allow another app, click on browse and then open this HELLDIVERS 2 bin, select this exe file, click on open and then click on add. In my case the game is already added. So once the game is added over here, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to end all nProtect or GameGuard or game related service in the task manager. So make a right click on the start menu and then go to task manager. Now over here if you see GameGuard services or nProtect service running, so in my case it's not running right now. So if you have any GameGuard services or any game services running over here, you can just make a right click and then click on end task. This is just an example. I don't have these services running. So if you have these services running, you can close it. Now next step is to verify the game files. This is important. So make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game and then check. Still not working. Next step is to uninstall and reinstall GameGuard. Now for this, go to the game installation folder, make a right click, manage, browse local files, and then open the bin folder. Go back, open the tools folder. Now once you open tools folder, here you can see GG uninstall, make a right click and then click on run as administrator, click on yes, and would you like to continue, click on yes. Okay, uninstall completed. Now run this GG setup file, make a right click, click on run as administrator, click on yes. Even if you don't see anything, just launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to try use D3 D11. So copy this command. This command is provided in the video description. Make a right click and then go to properties. In the launch option, type in -- use -D3 D11. Now you can launch the game and then check. This may install this nProtect GameGuard, and you should be able to launch the game. Let me close the game now. Now it's still not working. The next step is to try DX11 or DX12 in the launch option. So make a right click on the game, select properties. In the launch option, this time you can type in -DX11, and then you can check. If that does not work, you can even try -DX12, launch the game and then check. Still not working, you can remove this, empty it, and then check. But this has worked for many players. -- use -D3 D11. You can try this. Next step is delete the GameGuard folder and then run the game as an administrator. Now for this, you can again go to the game installation folder, bin folder. Here you can see GameGuard. So first of all, create a backup. So copy this folder and maybe you can paste it to the desktop. Once you have a backup created, now you can delete this GameGuard folder, make a right click, delete it. Once this is deleted, now you have to run this game as an administrator. Make a right click and then click on run as administrator, click on yes. And during this, it will actually, here you can see nProtect GameGuard engine. It's downloading now. So let the download complete. Once the download is complete, the GameGuard folder will be recreated. So here you can see it is recreated. Now once this is recreated, you can try to launch the game once again and then check. Now it's still not working. In that case, next step is to delete the GameGuard folder and verify the game files. Now for this, you can do the same thing. You can go to the installation folder, open the go to this location, and then you can make a right click on GameGuard and then delete. We already have a backup. Once you delete it, now verify the game files. Make a right click on the game, select properties, and then go to install files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is completed, it will recreate the GameGuard folder once again, and then you can launch the game and then check. Now it's still not working. The next step is to delete the config file. Now to delete the config file, you can open File Explorer in your computer, go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data folder. If you don't see app data at the top, click on view, select show, put a check on hidden items, open the app data folder. Open the roaming folder. Over here you can see arrowhead folder. Open this folder, open HELLDIVERS 2 folder. Here you can see the user settings config. So make a right click, copy, create a backup first. So maybe paste it to the desktop. Once you have a backup created, now you can delete this. When you delete this, all the saved settings will be lost. So we already have a backup, so make a right click and then click on delete. And once this is deleted, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. You can rename or delete the saved game files. Create a backup first, because when you rename the saved game files, you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. Now for this, you can go to the same location, and over here you can see you can just go back, and here you can see arrowhead. You can make a right click and rename this folder .old. Once you rename it, now you can launch the game and then check. You can create a backup first. So let me create a backup. Before you rename it, do not delete it. Just create a backup. So copy this, maybe paste it to the desktop. Once you have a backup created, now you can rename this folder. And then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to install Visual C++ file. This has worked for many players. So go to Microsoft website. The link is provided in the video description. Install these Visual Studio 2017, 19, and 22. And then scroll down, download this x86 file. and download and run this exe file first. If you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install. Click on yes to allow. Download this x64 file as well, and then run this exe file as well. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install. Click on yes to allow. Now once both the files are installed, then you restart your computer. So restart your computer, restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now if you're receiving any kind of like any other error code related to visual files, in that case you can install this visual C++ file, that is 2012 update. Now for this you can open this link. The link is provided in the video description. Click on download, and then you can download this x64 file. You can download it, and then you can run this exe file. Click on repair or install, whatever you see, and then again you can refresh this page and you can download. Click on download once again, and then you can install this x86 file as well, and then you can run this exe file. If you see repair, click on yes to allow. If you see install button, hit install. And once these both files are installed, then restart your computer once again, and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. This is important. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So to perform a clean installation, go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10, and then click on find. And once you click on find, you will see this page. Now here you will find the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. Now click on view, and then once you click on view, you will see the download option. Click on download and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue, and then select custom option over here. By default express would be selected. Select custom and then click on next, and then you will see this screen. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure you put a check on perform a clean installation, and then click on next and let the installation complete. Once the installation is complete, restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now still not working. In that case, you can even try to roll back graphics driver. So you can go to NVIDIA website, you can try the previous version. Even for AMD users, you can go to AMD website, select your graphic card, and then roll back graphic driver, restart your computer. Make sure that when you install it, go for clean installation, then restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box, and then click on graphics settings, and then over here click on add desktop app, and then go to the game installation folder, and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file, click on add. Once the game is added, scroll down and find the game in the list. Once you find the game, click on the game over here and select high performance, and you will see your graphic card over here. Now you can launch the game. Next step is to delete or remove the mods. So if you're using mods, then you can delete it, disable it, or remove it, and then launch the game. This has also worked for many players. Next step is to turn off or turn on VPN. So if you're using VPN, in that case you can turn it off. If you're not using VPN, you can turn it on if you're using it. So try both off and on and then check. For many users, turning off VPN has worked. So you can close VPN and then check. Also for many users, enabling Cloudflare WARP has worked. So if you're using this, you can try this. Now the next step is to perform power cycle. Now to perform power cycle, first of all, shut down your computer. Now after you shut down your computer, unplug the power cable from the computer for maybe for a few minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, and then turn off Wi-Fi router. Wait for few seconds, and then just wait for like maybe 1 minute, and then restart your Wi-Fi router. Connect the power cable back to the computer, and then restart your computer, and then you can check. Connect to the internet and then check. Next step is to switch to different network. Like if you have any other network available, so you can connect to different network, and then you can check. Now if you can even use mobile hotspot. So turn on the data on your phone and then turn on the hotspot on your phone, and then you can connect to your phone network over here. Connect to your phone network and then you can check. You can even try Ethernet connection. So if your computer has a Ethernet port and if you have a Ethernet cable, try the wired connection and then check. Next step is to run these commands. These commands are provided in the video description. Type in CMD in Windows search box, make a right click on command prompt app, and then click on run as administrator. Make sure that you run command prompt as an administrator. Click on yes to allow, and then copy all these commands one by one and paste it over here. Hit the enter key. Now once you run all these commands, restart your computer. So just close this and restart your computer, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. Still not working, try Google DNS server. Now for this you can type in control panel in Windows search box, go to control panel and then go to network and internet, and then click on network sharing and center, and then click on your Wi-Fi or click on your network. Now once you click on your network, now go to properties over here. Now once you go to properties, select internet protocol version 4 TCP/IPv4 and then click on properties, and over here select the option which says use the following DNS server addresses. Over here type in 8888 and then it's 8844, and then click on validate settings upon exit and then click on OK. Close it, close it, close, and then you can launch the game and then you can check. Now the next step is to use power saver mode. Now for this you can again type in control panel in Windows search box, open control panel and then go to hardware and sound and then click on power options. Now over here you might see different option, high performance, balanced or power saver. So you can try the power saver mode. So you will see something like this. So click on select power saver and then check. If that does not work, you can select the balanced one and then you can launch the game and then check. You can even select high performance. For many users, balance and power saver has worked, so you can try this and then check. Now the next step is to, if able to launch the game, you can turn off crossplay. So once you launch the game, you can go to options and then go to display. Now over here, if crossplay is on, you can turn this off and then apply the changes. So hit the tab key and then apply the changes and then check. Now the next step is to update Windows to the latest version. This is important. So open Windows settings, and then go to Windows Update or Update and Security and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, then restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to do not overclock your computer. Set it to default. If you have overclocked, close all the overclocking application, like if you have MSI, Afterburner, Riva Tuner or any kind of overclocking application, you can close it. Also unplug all the external devices which you're not using. So if you have OTAs, wheel, pedals, any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnected. Disconnect extra controller connected. Sometimes we have extra controller, the dongle connected to the computer, disconnected. Disconnect multiple monitor. Try launching the game on single monitor. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this, make a right click on the game, select properties, turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. Also, if you have any other overlay application running, like if you have Discord running, go to Discord settings, turn off overlay. If you have NVIDIA app running, go to NVIDIA app settings and turn off NVIDIA overlay. So, or you can simply close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also, if you have any kind of third-party services or application running, close it. If you have undervolted computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next step is to update the system BIOS. This is important. So go to system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number and find the latest BIOS and then update the latest BIOS and then restart your computer. Now in case of laptop, if you make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter is connected to the computer when you update the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. If that does not work, you can set BIOS to default. You can shut down your computer, start your computer, and then press the BIOS key. Like you can Google it, which one is the BIOS key for your computer. For many computer, like it may be F2, F10, F11. So shut down your computer, start your computer, immediately keep on tapping the BIOS key. It will take you to the BIOS screen, and then you will see the BIOS reset option. You can set the BIOS to default and then check. You can even try older version of BIOS. So for many users, actually rolling back to the older version has worked. So you can try this. Now the next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box, and then click on View Advanced System Settings, and then click on the first settings, and then go to Advanced tab, and then click on Change over here, and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive, and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 16 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576, and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 GB. I have 16 GB of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, apply, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can make a right click on the game, select manage, click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, and then restart your computer and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to different drive like D drive or E drive or any external drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, then try to install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run the game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.